Tonight's guest, a model and actress whose movies include The Fifth Element and The Messenger, the story of Joan of Arc. Her latest is Resident Evil. Please welcome Milla Jovovich. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks so much.
I was just smiling there. What a beautiful dog.
I know. He was so sweet.
So, what's the movie? Give me the plot. 20 seconds.
Well, listen, I have to say, just rather than 20 seconds, I just watched all those video game previews. And I'm a big fan of GTA, and I love it. But the great thing about this movie is it is something you can see with your little brother, because we're not actually killing people, we're killing the undead, which I really like.
That's an important distinction.
You know? Which is great.
There's actually a moral lesson there for teenagers that if you're going to kill somebody, make sure they're dead first.
Already, you know? Which...
It's the first step in killing someone. Find somebody dead already. So what's it about? What do you do? Are you the unreasonably beautiful commando or the unreasonably beautiful scientist in this?
A little of both.
Okay.
But this movie is pretty much about a corporation that deals with illegal genetic experimentation, and a huge accident occurs, and a team is sent down to figure out what happened, and they get a few surprises that include zombie dogs.
It's a classic story. It has all the elements, you know, of a Frank Capra movie. You know, that sounds like it would make a great video game.
Right. Actually, it makes even a better movie than a video game. I mean, we were such big fans of the game. I played this with my 13-year-old brother literally 5 hours a day.
Before you ever did the movie?
Before I did the movie. I literally did the movie because my brother would think I'm God, and he does now.
Are you a good player?
I mean, he's like Joan of Arc, whatever. Resident Evil!
Are you good? Can you get your score on?
No, I'm horrible. Like, I don't actually play the controller, and that's the great thing about Resident Evil is that your kid brother can play behind the actual control thing, and you can just tell him what to do, which I love, you know? So, and he hates me by the end of the night, but I have such a great time, because you can say, okay, go left over there, open that thing, okay, there's a gun, what do you have, a crowbar, put that down, get the gun. But you're still only killing the undead, so.
Now, your character, no, I'm following you, you're not losing me, I promise you.
I'm sure I'm not losing you.
No, I'm hot on your trail. Now, your character in this movie, based on a video game, what's her name?
Her name's Alice.
Alice. Do you think Alice could take Lara Croft in Tomb Raider in a fight?
You know what? I can already see Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, really?
It'd be so cool.
More importantly, do you think you could take Angelina Jolie in a fight? And as a little quick follow-up, where would that be?
If you're watching this, you see the audience reaction. We have to fight.
And I'd like to know where that is and how one could obtain tickets to that. Because I think we have a pay-per-view smash right there.
I'll put you on the list. I'm sure a lot of people here are going to want to go too.
Now, did you, at any point in the movie, do you consider like just trying to figure out what's on the zombie dog's mind and just relating to them and just trying to work it out?
You know, I always try to be civilized about these kind of situations in reality. But when you are dealing with these kind of animals, I think a kick in the head is better than, you know, a talk.
Did you have to train? I mean, did you have to, like, take kung fu or wall climbing, you know?
Well, yeah, actually, I did. I did a month of kung fu and wall climbing and also gun shooting, karate, kickboxing. But it wasn't totally new to me because on The Fifth Element, I did 4 months of training, sort of like it, and then on Joan of Arc, I also had to get very much in shape. So, you know, I was just kind of brushing up on my skills.
And I also noticed you're fighting in a skirt. That seems like fairly poor planning.
Well, okay, get this. The girl from Resident Evil, let's say Jill Valentine from number 3, wears a miniskirt and a tube top.
Right.
And we racked our brains for a logical way to get me down there in a miniskirt and a tube top, and we couldn't think of one. So we went for the evening dress that just gets smaller and smaller.
Right, and you wore the tube top tonight.
I wore the tube top just to let you guys know for number 2, we could get me in this. But the skirt would have to be shorter.
I've already got my ticket.
This is me, you know?
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Milla Jovovich.